All right. What's up? We are live. Let's go. MLB action today. We got ourselves a Monday, April 15th. Some stuff to go through. I didn't really put together an agenda here. We do have a couple things. Like we'll probably do a prize picks play, maybe a hit parlay, but that's kind of subject to change as of right now because I do want to kind of go through what we have on the board. A lot of things changed. Like I locked in the Giants today, money line, right? As well as the Nerfy. So 2 plays on that game. And I got the Giants on Fanatics and then the Marlins and Giants Nerfy on FanDuel. And I didn't click the button that was like, if the starting pitchers change, you get voided or anything like that. So I think I'm locked in. We'll see what happens when the game starts. But yeah, Cabrera's on the mound now for Puck, and I honestly took the Giants money line only to target Puck because of how pukey he's been, right? We said in the video, AJ Puke. So tough to see that, but what is going on, everybody in the chat? I start this thing off bitching and moaning about one play, but shout out to Eric, King, Mo. We got Colin, Shoguns in here. What up? Micah, Daniel, Rachel, Julius. Every time I see Julius Jones there in the chat, I think about Julio Jones. So you got that going for you. Probably the exact same person, right? One of the most athletic freaks to ever grace this planet. We got MB, Keith, Fro. What is going on? Dennis in the chat as well. Yeah, let's have a good day here. We got some vibes. We got some good vibes. I'm feeling good about today's games. Let's look at some of our plays that we got going on here right now. So these are our plays that we have as of right now. And it's a lot, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I literally lost count. 4, 5, and then we got 6 more. 11 plays. Quarter unit. You know, we're still kind of taking our time, I guess, in a sense, when it comes to these MLB plays. Like, we're not trying to just go, balls to the wall and blow our load too early in the year. So just keep that in mind as you're betting MLB. Like, I keep saying it, right? It's such a data-driven sport that the more data you have, no kidding, right? And the more starts pitchers have, more at-bats these guys have, just a better and better, situation for betting. Like, that's what it is. So cheers to everyone. Let's get going. I think we'll just start by looking at some player props. So in the chat, am I going to do a play-in video? Yeah, we'll have some play-in content for NBA for sure. But like I said, I think we're going to look at prize picks. Any ideas of what you guys want to do? We got prize picks. We'll start with that. We love our prize picks 3-mans because you guys can play those on other books as well. Hit parlay. What do we think? Put a W in the chat if we like the idea of a no strikeout parlay. Like, we take 3-4 guys to not strike out tonight. I feel like we could get some good odds with that. You know what I mean? Like, I could get behind that for sure. Batter strikeouts. Julio Jones was different. I'll take that. Yeah, Julio Jones was different. Guys, make sure we're running up the likes in the stream as well, all right? What do we got? Got over 100 people in the chat here. 20 likes. We could do better, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. But Brandon Marsh, this is a nice little look. We'll look at some of our plays first before we get going here. I want to get some of the chat going and we see what we like. All right. Looks like that could be a move. Dennis, you like Reese Olson over 4.5 Ks, right? He didn't have a good start last time out, right? All right, maybe we roll with that strikeout. Like this again, it's batter strikeouts. Like, so we're gonna look for guys to not strike out. Maybe we can mix in some pitchers to get strikeouts, but nonetheless. Yeah, Pat, we've had some bangers from the no home run perspective. Like we've cashed a bunch of those, so that's definitely something we could get to as well, obviously. All right. Yeah, I was looking at this, right? So Brandon Marsh, this one's great. We got this. I was just checking before we got on. I talked about it in my video this morning. Plus 115. Right now, did I already lose it? All right, right now, plus 115 we got. Keep that in mind. And I know, by the way, I got so many comments. I was late with the plays. Tax season. We got to get our taxes done. My taxes are a nightmare. So we were a little running late today. But Marsh, look at this. Minus odds across the board. What closing line value? Let's go. But, all right. Let's see. So these are our plays. Brandon Marsh over 0.5 runs. Again, we just talked about these two. Rangers first 5 plus 0.5. Not gonna lie to you guys, that is a slip up on me. I didn't know that Seager wasn't playing when I was scanning the lineups and everything, which I used RotoWire right here and just kind of look at the lineups. For whatever reason, I didn't. My dumbass didn't even see that Seager wasn't in. So we'll see how that goes. Caballero here, or Caballero, whatever it is. I like him. I talked about that in the video. And then everything else pretty much came from the video today. This is one that we might have to sweat out. Martin Perez, under 16.5 outs. But, all right. Let's see what we got in the chat. Let's see what we like. Let's just jump into Prize Picks, because that's the easiest. We can kind of get to a bunch of different player props. If you guys do want to sign up for Prize Picks, I believe a link will show up because I just put that command in there. It might not, but hopefully it does. You get your first deposit matched. If you guys are not on Prize Picks yet, I do highly suggest trying it. Obviously one of the cooler types of apps out there, and they kind of paved the way for all that player prop action, right? Caesar, runs are literally like he has to score a run. So he can walk and he can, like, you know, get hit in or anything like that. So it's not RBIs. It's like legitimately he has to run and score, which I know is a weird one, right? But it popped up on the odds jam, EV tool, and everything like that. Daniel says, if I took the Giants, am I so I took the Giants too. I still like it. Don't worry. I still like it, but I loved it when AJ Puck was pitching for Miami, okay? Now, most books, I placed it on Fanatics here, and I looked, and I didn't see any checkbox or anything like that that said these two pitchers need to start, which is most books have that. Sometimes you do have to check it. Like, you can set your settings to make it so you auto-check that, but honestly, it may be a spot in which you don't get that backed. But I will say that it's not a bad. I don't think it's a bad play soon. A bad play still. I still like it. Like, I still do like it because I think the Giants are better. But, like, again, I was targeting AJ Puck in that game because the dude has been god awful and he gets sick. Like, come on. Let's see. Just says, where is my comment? What do you mean? Is it not? Are the comments not? Are not all the comments showing up? But anyways, let's get to some of these plays here, okay? We're going to jump into Prize Picks again. If you guys missed it, I'll put it in the chat again. These commands are so much easier than me having to go find the link and everything like that. We might be able to get to a no home run parlay. This is what I got so far. That's what I have so far. I think that no strikeout parlay could be kind of fun, but you guys are right. We've been smacking these no home run parlays. Like, I think we've lost 2 on the year, right? Right? I don't know. All right, let's get to Prize Picking. It's so hot here. I think I should open the window. Look at how red I am. We call it a tan around here. All right, let's take a peek at some plays, guys. Make sure to get your plays in the comments. Obviously, I can't get to everyone's, but we do want to get as many as possible and look at them and everything like that. So if you guys wouldn't mind, get some plays in the comments and we can get to it. I see XII saying Colton Cowser over 1.5 bases. Let's see if we got that on Prize Picks here. We don't have it on Prize Picks. Do we? No. Chat's flying tonight. Shout out to you guys. Let's see if we can get to, we're at 50 likes right now. Let's see if we can, in the next few minutes, get to 75 likes. That would be 50% of the stream right now liking it. All right, I'm a man of the people, right? What we'll do is this. Let's replace that MLB hit parlay for a no home run parlay, all right? You guys spoke enough. We have been absolutely cashing those. So this is the agenda that we'll get into, but we got to move through these quickly. So let's get some Prize Picks plays here. Let's get into it. What do we got? We got any plays in the comments? Mullins over 1.5 HRR. I don't see him. Do we got to update something? Do we have like nothing on Prize Picks right now? Not even sharing my screen. I was trying to. Let's see. Tyler says Colt Keith. Do we have him on here? So we have his hits, runs, and RBIs. Do we still like that type of thing? All right, let's try this one. We got Acuna, right? And we have his total bases, 0.5. Let's head over to the optimizer here, which I'll put a link for that in the chat. I don't even know if I typed that correctly, but we'll see. What this does is it pretty much just says how valuable it is on PrizePicks because of everything else, like in terms of what sportsbooks are doing. So Ronald, we might have to refresh. I've had this open like all day long. But anyways, we can dive into it. We can dive into it overall. So Ronald Acuna, they like his over in fantasy score. Looks like this. Is it still on there? Okay, let's take a peek because it doesn't even have that on the optimizer right now, which may mean this could be getting pulled potentially. All right, so over 0.5 bases. Yeah, I mean, we do have, so this is a minus 130 place. The optimizer would like it. He's cashed it in 3 straight. He's going up against a right-handed pitcher. The first, what's the guy's name? No. The, against Houston, it's can't even remember. These two guys, like this is, I took the over in this game because I just think, Arrighetti, Spencer, Spaghetti Arrighetti. All right. Right-handed pitcher. Arrighetti wasn't like terrible in his first start though, right? Or was he? Oh no, I don't think he had. Yeah, he looked okay, but we don't know much about him, right? So where's he at? I'm in the wrong game. I'm pressing to get this one in now because I feel like PrizePicks might remove this. Let's get a poll up while we look into it, just in case. Because maybe you guys don't even like it, and I'm like, I'm freaking out over here trying to get it in. But a play that's like minus 130 and minus 130 and beyond is a nice play on PrizePicks because sportsbooks think that that's the most likely outcome. PrizePicks doesn't care about odds. You know what I'm saying? So Arrighetti, yeah, he got shelled. That's, oh my God, I was so wrong there. I was thinking this. We literally looked at this in our morning video too. How can we not take that, right? How do we not? 2 total bases. He's batting .343 against righties last season. Is he doing it? Is he doing it well this year overall? Let's see. This year, gotta get 328 start of the season. We'll go yesterday update. We'll do. All right. What I want, right, is players batting versus right-handed pitcher. All right. Let's see Acuna. .289 average, right? It's not terrible overall, but if we drop this, it's been 273, so definitely still viable. What do we got? Oh, this poll is cruising. I'm sitting here like, all right, let's prove this one out. Let's prove this out. The people are always like, Ev, stop wasting time. Lock it in, all right? Lock it in. All right, Acuna Jr. is going to be our first play here in terms of what we got for the parlay. Moises says, not big on baseball, but got to trust my guy. Hey, I appreciate that. We do have a brand called Fade Me. By the way, guys, holy, how did I not mention this? All right, nice and simple shirt in the front, right? Look at the back of this thing. Can you see it? Am I giving you a good view? They don't boo nobodies. Take that, guppies. Kevin says, what's up with Acuna not getting any home runs so far? That's absurd to me. That is absurd to me. All right, Evan Carter, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He definitely has a great first name. It's my first name. All right, let's see what we got here. Plug it into the optimizer. Do they have anything that we can see here? So they slightly favor that, which is good. That means we can kind of keep looking. You can see sportsbooks have this right around minus 120 or so. We can head over to Outlier. Guys, use !Outlier in the chat if you do want to check this out and get a 7-day free trial for this tool. It's phenomenal. phenomenal. Been crushing it. Absolutely been crushing it. Going up against Reese Olson, who, all right, against left-handed batters, looks like he does have a little bit of a dip, right, in terms of his batting average, but he is a good pitcher. But he crushes righties. I don't know if they have any previous, no, he only has 6 plate appearances against, but let's see how Evan Carter overall has been looking at against righties. I like this play so far. Let's see what we got, though. So against right-handed pitchers, 279 average this year, not terrible at all compared to his overall 245. All right, what do we think of that? Are we gonna throw this? Are we gonna throw this Prize Picks 3-man in that quickly? That means we got more time for the no home run parlay and the no strikeout parlay. So hey, maybe. 71 likes, by the way. We did get damn close to 75. Kevin, shout out to Kevin. Dropping the $4.99. Appreciate you, my man. It says, where can I get that shirt? That shirt is over on fademe.store. It is right here. And it says, we'll show the back. It says they don't boo nobodies. Kind of just, in the face of our haters. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link in the comment. Or a link in the chat here. Damn, you guys are working quick here. We like this. We already like this play. By the way, you guys, you can use code STREAM if you do want to pick up that shirt. I probably should have mentioned that here. That'll take 10% off. That's, if you're new, that is our merch brand here for the channel and whatnot. It's one of our merch brands for the channel. Dustin, once I feel like they have enough data to do it, they will. But that's a good like indicator of they even value as a data company that there hasn't been enough data to really have concrete evidence of this MLB season. All right, so this one looks good to go too. So we have Ronald Acuna Jr. and Evan Carter both over. Acuna's 1.5 bases, right? And then Evan Carter's 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I want to get one more in here. Andrew says, first live stream, but watch every day. Keep up the good. All right, appreciate you, my man. Kyle, how long have we been live? We doing parlays or straights? So this is the agenda. We've been live for 15 minutes. Has it really been 15 minutes? Holy crap. I'm sweating my balls off, and I can't even tell how long it's been. This is the agenda right now, and we're damn close to throwing in our Prize Picks 3-man. We already have 2 plays locked in. First 2 plays that we've looked at, so we love to see that. Then we're going to move over to a no strikeout for batters parlay, and then we'll finish up with a no home run parlay. So, yeah, we're gonna have a good stream today. I think we're going to catch. I'm feeling it. We have a bunch of, if you missed it, we have a bunch of final plays over for our YouTube channel, our YouTube plays today. Which I'll also throw in the chat if you guys want to check out the full slate breakdown. I know most of you guys watch that every day and whatnot too, but I know we have some people that this is the first time in here. Any first timers in here? This is what we got so far. All right, we gotta find another one here. Hood says Frankie Montas under 2.5 earned runs. And I know, guys, I'm skipping ahead in the chat and whatnot. We got tons of comments going on. We don't have his earned runs here over on Prize Picks there, Hood. All right, Gary, that could be something that might be something we consider for our no strikeout parlay. Tyler, we'll give you another chance here because you're the first one we didn't get to see, right? Let's see, Ward. Damn, we don't have that on Prize Picks either. All these are, if they're not on Prize Picks, probably a more probable than not sportsbook play. All right, shout out to Just Jay, shout out to Wander, Tyrese, Steven, King, Adam. Appreciate you guys. Douglas, first time on the stream. Shaq, are you ever going to make a player prop model tutorial for members only? We would be interested. 100% on the to-dos. The problem is we've done so much. Like, we just built this dashboard for our... actually, I like to use this view because it's a little bit clearer. Let's see if that works. Yeah, we just built this dashboard for every game, every day. And it's been really useful to me so far and really useful to, I know, a lot of you guys here. We update it. We throw in the pitcher. We have a drop-down. TBD if they don't have any data yet this year, or it's a first guy or something like that. But yeah, guys, this took so long. So I understand that we want more models and everything like that, but this dashboard right now is free to everybody. Everyone in the chat can get in here and use this. We have an algorithm built out to see kind of who has the better edge or the better gauge here with a red, yellow, and green system. Pitcher data, bullpen data, and then batting data versus hand. But we're just trying to rock and get as much done as possible. So that is on the to-do. The hard part is how seemingly few hours there are in the day. But this is probably going to be a Ballers Only exclusive pretty damn soon, by the way. But all right. We got to lock it back in. We've got to lock it back in here. All right, what do we want here? Boy, the chat is buzzing. Let's see, Jordan Westberg. It's coming in from Dennis. We have his over in hits, runs, and RBIs on Prize Picks. That's all I'm seeing though. And by the way, guys, we do have. When you think about it like this, we have 3 things to get through. The games start, right? 6:40-ish. So we have an hour and a half now to get to all 3 of these agenda items. Can we do it? I think so. But yeah, look at this. All these games right here. Some of these games start, including one of the ones that we already have a play in there. The Evan Carter bet is over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, Kyle. Let's see. Jose Calabero. I have that one on the do we have him for total bases? Oh no, we have Jose Soria. Did I see a Jose Soria in the chat? Hold on. All right, come on. No, Juan Soto, I think I saw. I might, if someone said Jose Soria, drop that again. We'll see if we can see it. I think it flew right by it. Kevin, I've never lost a bet since I purchased Ev's Fade Me gear. Like, did you just pick up that shirt? Still haven't lost one since though. Yeah, that Boston, and I'm a Red Sox fan, right? It's hard to be. They actually started okay, but I do know that, you know, that game was just early. That might be, Dennis. So I'm in Mass, and something's changed. Like, what sucks about Prize Picks now is we still make content for it, so you guys can get it and whatnot. But I do hate the fact that I don't get the Taco Tuesdays or anything like that on Prize Picks anymore. Still a nice app, but that's part of the lust of it, right? Kyle, if that's the case, then I would probably, I mean, you can go big and be like, all right, if we're doing the hits, runs, and RBIs or whatever, just go to total bases, which is a little bit higher. Or if you can get like a 0.5 hits or to record a hit, maybe that might be the move. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a bunch of plays in here, and I am just so scattered-brained, right? Sandoval, under 16.5 outs. Mike Sandoval? Pablo Sandoval? Is that who we're talking about? Pablo Sandoval. Patrick Sandoval? I don't mind this. 8 of his last 10. What about this year? Only 1 going over against Miami, which is a terrible offense. He's a lefty too. Miami doesn't bat lefties. We have the Rays going up against him, fairly good. Good, right? At best against them. He's only pitching 4.1. This could be a good move. Is this on Prize Picks though? Ooh, this could be a move. What are odds like over here? Like if we use the optimizer, right? This could be the look. 52. Oh, they're liking it. They're liking it. All right, let's get this in the chat quick. I think this is a good little look here. This is a good look. Guys, the more likes we get on the stream, the more likely, see what I did there, that our bets will hit tonight. I think that is just, how do you even refute that, right? Like, that's an obvious one. So we're looking at this one again right here, less. And that would complete it. And then we can move on to the strikeout parlay if we like it. This is a banger, right? I like the idea of like, what I like to do with a 3-man a lot of the times too, we don't do it on stream, but I'll literally take the 3 separate triangle plays, right? And put them together. Like, so Sandoval and Carter, Sandoval and Acuna, Acuna and Carter, Carter and, well, now I'm already confused. It's easier when I actually do it. Oh, I think this one slaps. Like, how does that lose? How does that lose? Someone explain how that loses. Reason doesn't look like Volpe's on Prize Picks. So that might be a nice play. I don't mind that at all, right? But we're building the Prize Picks up now. It's just not on there. All right. I think we're going to lock. Oh my gosh. Like, how does this? I don't know how this loses. I don't know how, right? Oh, W's in the chat for this one. I think we just built a great 3-man. Ronald Acuna Jr. over total bases, right? I'll leave this up. Actually, I can share the link with you guys in a second. So let's throw this one in. We're placing it. I want to take a picture of it. We got that. Now, share entry. And let's see. I think I got the link for you guys. Boom. I think if you just go and place that, does it just put it in your slip all together? Is that how that works? If we try it like that? Yeah, I guess it throws it in there. It's the simple things in life, guys. That's a banger, right? Come on. I'm going to tweet it out right now. Let's see, tail. All right, and then I got it. I lost the picture. Oh no, good. We got it right here. All right, I'm gonna throw this link in the chat. All right. Wow, guys, that was the most efficient doing that we've had. Top notch. I'll throw the link in the chat. All right, let's see what we got here. Doug says, bet 365 ends up hits, runs, RBIs. Can I go him just to even get a hit? Yeah, your odds are going to drop a little bit, but, like, that's what I would recommend, unless you wanted to go big and say, okay, let's get 2 hits or something like that. But I do think that this is it's a better and more of a hit chance, right, to bring it down. Because why not? You want to win, right? Unless you do want to go big. Like, we're all for taking chances going big all the time. Like, we do it plenty on this stream. But overall, you know what I mean? Can you explain real quick how you combine efforts with Outlier and Prize Picks? So Prize Picks is where we're looking at these plays, right? I see Sandoval, less than 6.5 pitching outs. We can head over to Outlier and just now analyze how Sandoval has done. And is that a good play or not? So it's not necessarily Prize Picks right to, Outlier, which you can do. Like if I clicked this, it's going to open up Prize Picks. I can literally open up Prize Picks and we're going to find that play within here. So Outlier does link to it, but it's more so, I would say, to be able to validate the plays and if you like the trend and everything like that. Yeah, see, so that's what it is, Dennis. I don't have the Green Goblins or the Demons or whatever they're called anymore in Massachusetts. But, all right, guess what we can do right now? We can check off an item of our list. Guys, how fun is that? Come on. Checking things off. I got to find a check mark now. Let's see what we got here. All right, this should work. Let's see if a Google copy and paste works. It does. That Prize Picks already cashed. Oh my God. Add that to your bank, guys. When you're looking at your bank statement, it's like, oh, all right, this is what I got. Just add whatever you're going to win from that Prize Picks slip because it is a lock. When I jinx that.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah, that's what you guys are going to be screaming. All right, let's move on to a no strikeouts parlay. We'll get to it. All right, guys, now in the chat, all right? In the chat, we got to reset. Woosa, right? Woosa. Now we got to try and find, I don't know what we're going to look at for odds, to be completely honest. That's going to be tough. But we're going to try and find maybe 3 guys that are not going to strike out. Not going to strike out, right? Yeah, but Caesar, Acuna's dangerous too. I know he's kind of cold and often not the best start, but he's dangerous. And I heard, now I'm close to everyone in his family and his friends. I heard Acuna woke up feeling dangerous today. I heard he woke up feeling dangerous. So he woke up dangerous, all right? You think it's dangerous, but little did you know, you subconsciously said dangerous because of that. Acuna, 0 for 4 strikeouts tonight. All right. Yeah, Bobby, if you want to hit me up on Twitter, I don't know how that works or anything like that. So hit me up. I'll put my Twitter in here if you want to DM me. That'd be cool. But all right, let's get to some strikeouts. It doesn't have to be a no strikeout. It can be like if there's a big strikeout guy, we can do like a less than strikeout, okay? So we're going to call it, for the sake of this, a no strikeout parlay, but some guys are going to have a 1.5 line, you know what I mean? But all right, let's see what we got here. Bobby Witt versus Feed from Chicago. Is that who's pitching? I thought it was... Did they switch their pitcher too? So yeah, this is who's pitching for Chicago. Nick Strini, which, to be honest, I'm not too familiar with here. Him overall, but is he getting this start? Yeah, so I don't mind that. But let's see. Let's look into that Bobby Witt one, all right? Again, guys, drop players in the comments. Obviously, we can't get to everyone. I do feel bad, but we're going to try and get to guys that don't... Whoa, okay, hold on. I just got face you-know-whatted by this red. Oh, man, this would be huge. Moises, promo code for what? Jace, there's no NBA games tonight. Let's get these promo codes in here. So if you guys, let's see. Prize Picks. That'll give you a code. We got Outlier for the data app that we're looking at. That's what we're using as of right now. But anyways, we don't think he's strike. I don't know if we throw this one in there. All right, who else we think's not striking out? Joe Adele. All right, Gary. Thank you. I appreciate you for bringing that one back. All right, so he hasn't struck out twice this entire season. Going up against Eflin. Eflin's K percentage here, 29.4% against right-handed batters. That was last year. He is a right-handed batter, right? Yes. If we pop this up, let's see if we can get to Eflin and see what he's doing against righties this year. By the way, guys, I'll throw this. This is such a good tool. It's completely free. Fangraphs. It takes a while to like learn because there's a lot on there, but once you do, it's fire. All right, so Eflin's K percentage here, 20% against righties this year. That's not all that crazy, right? Last year it was a 29%. We have a sinker, curve, and cutter. Sinker, his K percentage is 0. Cutter 40%, or excuse me, cutter is we haven't seen yet. Cutter either. Let's check how he's been doing so far this year. I wanna make sure of this. I don't mind this so far. Again, he's needed to strike out twice in this spot for that to be the case, right? So he's going up against Eflin. Eflin is a righty pitcher, right? I'm not making that up. Yeah. DG, right now, we're going to get to a no home run, so it's kind of the opposite. Those are fun, too. Right now, we're making a no strikeout parlay. All right, so he's crushing sinkers here. His whiff percentage, not all that high either. Put away. Okay, so I like this. The cutter, he looks okay against, too. Where's the curve? So he hasn't seen much curve. This might be a good look. Again, guys, this gets confusing because we're saying no strikeouts, but a yes means you like that he's not going to get to, 2 strikeouts. So let's see what we like for this one. Should be good for odds. Minus 110, minus 120, minus 120. Not a bad spot. Do we like Joe Adell under 1.5 strikeouts here as he takes on Eflin? Batter strikeouts for the most part. I'll add that in here. I feel like that is 100% confusing. All right. Now this thing's a mile long, but now we should at least be able to do it. How we doing, Heinz? All right, we're liking this one. Let's get some more votes in the chat, guys. I know there's a bunch of people in here just not voting. It helps move the stream along. Also, it's anonymous, so if you're worried about like your vote or something like that, you should be good to go. So I'm gonna let this run. I gotta take a leak real quick, and I'm gonna grab another drink here. So I'll be back in literally probably 30 seconds. So keep that going, and then we'll be right back. All right. Turn up the music for you guys. I told you. I mean, I didn't go to the bathroom. Drinks were the priority there. All right. All right. Joe Adell under 1.5. I think we're going to put that one in there. All right. Let's see. First one here is going to be Joe Adell. We'll add this in over on Outlier, and then I can share this slip with you guys afterwards, and you can look at all the spots that you can get it, okay? So this should be available on PrizePicks, Underdog, as well as DraftKings and BetMGM. So far, DraftKings looks like it has the best odds, actually, which is great. All right, who else we got here? Barricade just subscribed. Appreciate that. All right. Guys, again, I see a lot of comments about other plays. We can maybe at the end of this, the reasons I didn't vote because I can't decide. Well, that's actually a good reason, okay? No pun intended there. So I see a lot of comments about, hey, what do you think of this bet? What do you think of this? That type of thing. So by the way, right now we are looking at no strikeout or less than strikeout guys. So at the end, if we can do this, you know, and just kind of go through your plays and we can analyze them and look at them, we'll do that. But for now, let's see if we can keep this going. All right, Bobby, you might be able to get me on Instagram then. You have Instagram? Guys, go follow me on Instagram. We're trying to build that up as well. We just went full-time doing content March 1st, so it's been about a month and a half, and Instagram was one of my like big rocks, sort of like let's go and let's try and do this thing and build that as well, because you know, it was probably one of our smaller platforms. Barricade, me and my buddy are shout out to you and your buddy watching you in the garage. We've been making money off you the last 2 weeks. Had to give you a subscribe. Appreciate that. I mean, we do have a brand called Fade Me, so hopefully the money stays. But at the end of the day, we're sports betting. As long as we're having some fun doing it and hopefully staying green, that's how we roll. Cheers. All right, Rosario. Is that who we're looking at here? That is from Pat. Screen share. All right. Only a couple times this year he's gone up. Let's see. Who did he play? Colorado twice. San Francisco. Going up against, this would be, who's he playing today? Sandoval? Yeah. So his K percentage isn't that high. Sandoval's, oh, but he's good against lefties, huh? Sandoval's going to give you sliders, changeups, and fasts, which the slider and change, kind of off speedish, could be a little concern. But let's see what we got, how Rosario's been hitting those. And we can also, at the same time, kind of look at where does he bat from? He's I know this too. He's a right-handed batter, right? Yeah, righty batter. We can look at this from a Sandoval perspective too. Boy, do I always want to say Pablo Sandoval. I can't get that out of my brain. So right-handed hitter here. His K percentage is 23%, which is down actually from his average. So his left-handed hitter, my math is great, right, is high. So he's been striking out lefties this year a lot more. But this is all going to come down to how Rosario does against those pitches that we're looking at from him, which, again, we're looking at lefty slider, changeup, and fastball. Kind of three main pitches there. So lefty, slider, changeup, and fastball is what we're going to be concerned with here. I don't know if this is loaded yet. There it goes. All right, so slider, not batting poorly. He does not whiff on them, though, which is good. Put away percentage, 25%. Changeup, another spot. He whiffs on these. Fastball, he bats okay. I mean, he's got a 27.8 whiff percentage, but that's not exactly the worst, right? But he hasn't been striking out much against any of those pitches. Last year, he barely struck out against the changeup, which is good. 12 Ks against the fastball, which has been the best pitch that he's been hitting here this year, other than the change. Let's send this one to a vote. I don't mind this one, especially like we don't think Sandoval's going to have the best night, right? We kind of already put him in our prize pick slip, so maybe this is a good move. I believe I put the right thing in there. Angry Tater, what up? Yesterday's Daily Dinger. Shout out. Joshua, yeah, there you go. And I liked Eflin's under in Ks earlier in the morning, and I still don't mind it. I just am like, it would be just my luck to take a guy that has gone under in 5 straight games, and then he just goes and kills today. This one's a battle right now. Do you guys see that poll? Can we get it up on the screen? Right now we have yes at 55%, 53%. It's bouncing back and forth. If you guys don't know, the way we do this is that, yeah, it's a consensus. We want everyone to have a say and whatnot. If it's not 55% or more, we count it as a no because we want it to be a consensus. But this thing's pulling away. Do we have to turn to the timer? Do we have to turn to the timer here? Drop, 45 seconds on it? Actually, what number is Rosario? This is how we have good luck here. I feel like I should know. Is it 32? All right, I see pictures of, is he still number 31? Nope, not number 31, right? Let's see, we could probably get it somewhere else. What number? How is it? Why is it hard to find a dude's number? This is absurd. Someone help me out. What number is Ahmed Rosario? That's once we find his number, then we'll end the poll. That's the move here. This is crazy. All right. ESPN's got to have it. Number 42. All right. We'll end the poll, and it looks like that's not getting it. Damn, that was tough. So 52. That was a crazy poll. All right, we got to lock this one in. So we don't like that one overall. I didn't mind it. I'll be honest, but the people have spoken. That is not making its way. Who else we got? We need right now, we need guys that are not going to strike out. What's Brandon Marsh's? It's probably juice through the moon, right? Can we even get his under in strikeouts? Under 1.5 strikeouts, was it? I mean, it is a parlay that we're putting together. That already boosts this to plus 180. So let's see if we like Brandon Marsh, because not that that's directly what happened, but I do see in the chat, if you just want to win, bet on Brandon Marsh. It's from Max. Do we like his under in strikeouts? Drop other guys. We'll continue to go through. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. He's not this 40. Oh my, why did that not make sense to me? So ESPN updates his number to 42. Are you kidding me? Sprinkles, that like, oh my God. All right, Soto we can look into. Why is then I start typing in ESPN. All right. What else we got? We gotta reset, right? We gotta log back in. Soto. All right, under 0.5 strikeouts for plus 160. Now we're getting a little dicey in here, huh? So his K percentage drops 2% against righties. Bassett's goes up a little bit. Does he have any recent history against him? 16% K percentage against him. Yeah, it's right here. Not that terrible, right? He's only faced him 6 times. Not minding this one right now. Let's check out his pitches. So he's going to be sinker, cutter, slider, curve. Sinker, cutter, slider, curve. 100% chance I messed that one up. All right, so we like Brandon Marsh. We can leave Brandon Marsh in. That one certainly won the poll. What was that? That was a 78% win. Okay. So, by the way, we got 2 picks in right now. Joe Adell and Brandon Marsh. The odds are already good. Like, if we add in, just to give you guys context, if we add in Juan Soto not to strike out, we could be psychos. Oh my God. Plus 628 on BetMGM. Plus 614 on DraftKings. Damn. And if there's a reverse here, maybe if you guys don't have, I see a lot of people being like, we don't have strikeouts or anything like that. Maybe hits turn it into a hit parlay, I guess. It does suck when we're looking at stuff that not everyone has access to, that type of thing. I understand that totally. But all right, where were we here? So we're looking at, I told you I'd forget by the time we got here. That's because I got distracted. Sinker, cutter, slider, curveball. Against a right-handed pitcher, Bassett. Sinker, cutter, slider. I already forgot. I'll go back to it. Sinker, cutter, slider, curveball. So we're looking at his pitches versus the righty. We'll look at this year and last year once we get it to load. Mo, that probably was going to be a move, but so maybe it's because it is Jackie Robinson Day that apps were showing 42, right? All right, sinker, slider. You guys are seeing the old brain not working here. Sinker, cutter, slider, curve. So sinkers this year he's crushing. Sliders this year is doing okay against, not put away much and not whiffing. So sinker, slider, cutter. Was that one of them? Sinker, cutter, slider, curve. Okay, so cutter Also, not bad. Not bad. He's swinging at him, not getting struck out by them. Curve, batting poorly, whiffing on them. So the curve could be the thing. The curve could be the thing that does us in, but that is his fourth pitch. If we go over and take a peek at Bassett and look at him against, maybe we'll take a peek at him against lefty batters. So that could be that could be what we look at here. His K rate only 16%. All right, let's send this bad boy to a poll, and this would probably conclude it, and then we can do a no home run parlay. I think that's the move. As this poll runs, guys, appreciate you if you are watching. If you want to go above and beyond and do something for free, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Like, that's always super, super appreciative, or appreciated, and I'm super appreciative of it. Yeah, go ahead and vote on this. This brings the parlay, if we were to throw it in, to a plus 628 or a plus 614 play. Like, we can't sleep on that. You know what I mean? But it's Juan Soto. If we look at his stats this year, we can see strikeouts are not necessarily something that are few and far between, right? So let's vote smartly here, but the matchup doesn't look crazy. You know what I mean? Like looking at his whiff rate versus that, and then let's go even further here. We should have looked at his pitch by pitch K rate. So the sinker, his K percentage is 18%, right? Goes down to 14 with that, goes down to 12 with that pitch. The slider and the curve are going to be the issues, the breaking balls. But let's see what we got. Yeah, sprinkles. If you don't like it, that's all right. Yeah, gotta have Outlier in all the apps for maximum profit. Yeah, I would never tell anyone. I mean, it's okay if you do, and it's okay if it's like, whatever, I don't care about that stuff. I'm not trying to change anyone's mind here, but the more sports books, the merrier. Like, over time, that type of stuff matters. If you can get minus 110 on one book, and it's minus 150 on another book, and that stuff happens, guys. That's a big deal. So if you're like, oh, like I only have, say you only have $100 or even less than to put into a sports book, like, take the pride out of it. Be humble for a second and be like, all right, say I have $50. I'm gonna put $10 into 5 different sports books so that, that I can get the best odds and stuff. Like, it really does matter. And Outlier and OddsJam, 2 amazing products that can help you profit too. I talk about these in my videos all the time. So go ahead and check those out. You should get links in the chat in a second for those. All right, let's run this one. Let's see. A lot of people aren't liking that. Let's run this one for, we'll run it for 30 seconds starting now. And we can see if we're going to get this one. Because right now this poll is at 53%, which 53% ain't going to cut it. It is Angry Tater. Like that is the move, to be honest. Like, multiple sports books and everything like that. Alex, that could be a good one that we can look at. I don't think this one's gonna get the pass, so maybe that is gonna be number 3 for us. And boom. All right. Juan Soto, though I think that juiced the odds up, it doesn't look like that's our favorite play here on the board. So Juan Soto, unfortunately, sorry, Juan. All right, see, who do we like? Kindle. All right, let's check out Lindor. Lindor, strikeouts, under 0.5 strikeouts, decent odds. Let's see if we added this in. Yeah, 460. We're still looking at a nice parlay. All right, cool. And he's also available, looks like, on PrizePicks and Underdog. So you guys that are on those apps can use that too. He's only struck out once in his last, what is this? His last 9 games. Okay, like to see that. Going up against Martin Perez, who, this might be a good look, guys, for sure. Perez's strikeout line is only like, 3.5 today? So they only think he's going to strike out 4 batters. The dude has kind of tagged him in 13 plate appearances here. Sinker, change, cutter, fast. No, sinker, change, cutter. I might ride with this play as a final play there, Alex, as one of my final plays on YouTube. Of course, if it hits, I'd give you the shout out. So we're looking at a lefty pitcher. We got him on. But is that, do we have him? Let's see. He's going to bat from the, Perez is a lefty. Why do I always, okay, he's going to bat from the right side. Okay, so that's fairly important. We got to kind of look at that here. So pitches and then left. So fastball, batting it okay this year. What do we say? He's not even throwing fastballs. So get your head out of the gutter, Ev. Sinker, changeup, and cutter. Sinkers, he's not even seen sinkers this year. Last year he hit them well, right? Only with a 14.5 whiff. All right, we like to see that. Sinker, changeup, he's not doing too hot against, but not a high put away percentage, anything like that. Okay, that's not terrible. Expected batting average 280, so okay, he's due for a little progression against that one. And then a cutter. A cutter hasn't seen much of last year. That's going to be the pitch. Put away percentage 31.3, 25% whiff. All right, that's going to be the pitch that could do us in. But let's look at Perez versus righties this year. Because we already see, right? Versus righties overall, it should stay kind of flat. 15.6 K rate. But against righties this year, that's last year. So Outlier is still using last year's data because it's a bigger sample size. And I'll ask the guys when do they think it could be a move to this year's data, because they know that stuff better than me. So if they're still using last year's data, it's definitely important to look at or to consider that. His K rate is 17.5 compared to his overall K rate this year of 19.2. So, all right, this looks like it could be a good spot. That is a good call, Alex. Oh, David said it. Okay, so David, wow, look at that. Alex is just humble. Look at that. You know what? Shout out to Alex. Unless you know what's hilarious, if Alex, you didn't get that from someone else and you're like, I'm gonna pin it on someone else now in case it loses. But all right, vote on this one, guys. I like this move, and again, this jumps those odds pretty damn good. A 460 parlay with 3 guys, huh? And now we have 2 of the 3 on Prize Picks. Which if you guys want to roll with a 2-man, something like that. But yeah, get those votes in. I like that call. Oh my God, Frank. Grandma gave me her card for groceries, and bada bing, bada boom, with 3K bet, I'm buying my own house, plus paying her back. All right, if you guys didn't see this one earlier, this is what we built. I'm gonna throw it in the chat, but I'll also pop it up on the screen. We built a Prize Picks earlier that I don't see how this loses. You know what I mean? 1.5 total bases for Acuna. Carter, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And Sandoval, less than 16.5 pitching outs? What are we doing here? Oh, AZ, you're too kind. Too damn kind. True, this is the second thing we put together. We put together a Prize Pick slip. This is the first parlay that we're looking at, and I'll throw it up on the screen so we know. But yeah, this is a resounding under 0.5 Ks. We're gonna be sweating the hell out of this one. All right, I'm gonna share this with you guys. Our parlay number 2 is here. I'm gonna send it, and I'll also get it up on the screen. So this is what we're looking at. 2 of the 3 are available on Prize Picks and Underdog. If you do want to roll with those, which is Adele and Lindor, but you can get plus 460 on DraftKings, plus 460 on MGM. I think, what do we want to do? Let's see what, sometimes these odds change. So I'm going to throw this into DraftKings. Got to make sure I'm logged in, so, which I'm not. Okay, so. All right, DraftKings opening. Where is my outlier? Right here. Okay, let's see. Bet MGM. Am I still logged in here? Of course I am not, but that's the great thing about Outlier, guys. Again, exclamation point Outlier in the chat. Literally that easy to one click, and we didn't have to go and dig around for these plays. You know what I mean? So yeah, good thing we look. Plus 399 on BetMGM, plus 423 on DraftKings. So, you know, $10 bet paying 52. We can go more than that if we want. Do we have any boosts? This isn't a same game parlay though, right? Let's see what else we got. No boost there. Anything on MGM that we can kind of tie into this? Well, that's a great bonus bet. Here we go. Parlay boost. Make stake 25. Max stake. Pay blah, 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 blah. Is this worth it? What does this take it to if we look at the boost? No, we don't even get it. All right, so it looks like it's going to be a DraftKings play for us. Again, when we're really only going like $10, $20 plays when we're on stream here. Maybe we'll go 25 for this one so we actually get up to the 100 mark. But all right, let's place this again. This is what we're looking at here. So that one is now in. I want to tweet that out too. But this is what we're looking at. I can tweet it on the other screen so you guys don't have to. All right. All right. Appreciate you guys kind of bearing with me as I do this. Oh, is that the Brandon Marsh? Did we put him in there? Yeah, okay. We want him in there, right? All right. Let's go. I'm feeling good about these plays tonight, guys. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. By the way, for all the ballers on the channel, got some new emojis coming, which should be pretty damn fun. So that should be fun. All right, let's see. Let's get some dubs in the chat here. I'll kick it off. I'm doing it from my phone here. You could put your normal dubs, but if you want the cool dubs, channel members get that. Yeah, Chris, a 1 unit play for me. I'm not like a big, I don't need to tell people how much the unit is and whatnot. It's ever changing though. So I'd say anywhere from in the last, basketball. So from October to now, based on if we're on a good streak or whatever, right? Or a bad streak, it's anywhere from, 50 to a little over 100 for me. But to me, to be honest, like a lot of the winnings and stuff like that, it's like I get just as excited to come on and talk about the plays, win or loss, on YouTube as the money. It's a weird thing. Like I love the community we're building. Which also, guys, if you know the parlay that we hit on when was that? Last week, the NBA, we parlayed the Wizards and the Jazz against the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, and that was one of the biggest bets of my life. Like because I didn't want to lead anyone in the wrong direction. I said it was a 2-unit play on YouTube, but like as we had a couple more drinks throughout the night, I was like, maybe a little bit more, and it cashed. Is that right, Doug? Well, good. There you go. There you go. You make that is a like Brandon Marsh is 1.5, and so is Adele. It's not all of them not striking out, even though we said that. Get to do my favorite part here. Let's update this bad. You know what? Guys, we have two damn good parlays so far in there, I think. If you count Prize Picks as parlays, I guess. I'm gonna throw them in the Discord right now too. One sec, guys. Guys, is everyone in the Discord? By the way, we have a great Discord. Dennis does a hell of a good job there as well. I'll throw the link in the chat in a sec. All right, let's get the link to the Discord to you lovely people. Guys, hop in the Discord. Put it in the chat right now. And, like, I know a lot of people, like, Discord and sports betting has a negative connotation of, like, a lot of people are like, oh, pay for my Discord. This is literally a community of 6K plus people, 6,000 plus people in a group chat talking about their plays. You know, like, we have some cool stuff that we'll get to, and I want to get more involved in it as well. So, you know, it's just, it's not like a paid for premium picks, any bullshit like that. That might be Douglas. I never thought of that, but, like, I'm a self-proclaimed dummy too, so maybe it is. You know what I mean? I never thought about that. But all right. We have, let's see, where are we at with the games here? So we have 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes to get a no home run parlay in. Do you guys even think we can do it? Like, is there a chance that we can do this? That's going to be tough. We have a no home run parlay. We want good odds. We've been crushing these no home run parlays. Dip says, I don't go to bed until I watch your videos. I appreciate that. I mean, the NBA this year was crazy. I think we finished the regular season up like 56 near, like, oh my God. I'm not that good of a bettor, guys, to be up 56 units in 1 year. You know, like, I also like to have a good time sports betting, not just be like, here's my record of probably lying about, 85%, like, no. We can be like a 56% better, make money, and have a damn good time watching the games. You know what I mean? All right, let's get to the no home run parlay. That's going to be what we're doing here. Reset. We just hammered our strikeouts. We just hammered our prize picks play. By the way, guys, again, if you guys do sign up for prize picks, check out this link. It helps support me, obviously, but definitely a great place to play. We got tons of stuff in here. And yeah, I would say, all right, if we're looking at people that can't do, so Kyle says you can't do no home runs. I see a lot of people say you can't do it. You're going to have to eat a little bit of juice, right? But I think you might just look at, like, under in bases. And that might not even be, that's not under in juice. You're going to get, like, a better deal. So you can kind of, like, celebrate if the guy has a bad night. But can you take an alternate line in bases? That's what I'm concerned, curious about. So if you wanted to ride, maybe that would be that thing. Kevin, are you talking about that parlay? Is what I was just talking. That was one of the biggest bets of my life. I don't, now that's where I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna roll with. Yeah, and Kyle, like, someone might have 4 hits for singles, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I got screwed, right? But it's like, okay, I guess if it does hit, or these guys, that's what I'm saying. That's the way that you could ride with this. It's not gonna be exact. It's not gonna be the thing, but based on our hit record and how much we've been doing well in this no harm, we got to do it. Yeah, see, Wanderer's like, I've waited the entire stream for this. We're over an hour into the stream. He's like, I've waited. So until these things cool off, we got to do it. We got to do it. But yeah, that parlay I hit last week in the NBA was crazy. All right. America, I never find where your picks are. All of my picks are in the same, like, literally in the same place every day in terms of my straight bets. When we're on stream and whatnot, I tweet them out, so they are over on my Twitter. I could put my Twitter in the chat here. So these are like the plays, if that's what you're talking about, in like stream, what we make in stream. But in terms of what we roll with, like on a day-to-day basis, for my straight bets, and like when I get on the new what is this? This update on YouTube is nuts. But okay, I'll show you guys. This update for YouTube is just absurd. So we have to go through. We have my plays here, and then the comment section way over to the right here. That's what we're rolling with. Hey, Kyle Kerm, shout out to him. Shout out to the sauce, man, for sure. But we got all of our plays right here on this video. Let me throw that in there. But all right, let's dive in. Let's get to some plays here. We want to cash. Let's go and cash. Clear these. We threw those in. No home runs. Who you got? Come one, come all. Let's go. Let's go. All right, starting it off, we got Alex saying no home run. Home run. Yeah, barricade. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I know a lot of these books have different things and whatnot, but I type in FanDuel. I want to please everyone, but it's part of what I do preach is like having one sports book. Like it's there's value in having multiple. So if you do, or you have the means, or maybe you have, say someone I'll say it again. I know I said it earlier. This would be like another preacher type thing. But say someone you have $50 or $20, whatever it is to bet on sports or whatever you want to consider your budget or bankroll. I would say, okay, let me split that between multiple sports books. Like it could be $20 and you're like, oh, well, or $25 to make it easy, right? Let's put $5 into 5 sports books. And yes, that's way less. No one wants to bet $2 on a game and win 187. And it's like, I understand that, but that's where the bankroll building and everything comes into play. So, you know, people like my buddy's like, betting $2 in a game won't get my dick hard. It's like, yeah, I get it, but winning do you like winning? Like, you know what I mean? Like the dollar amount is so important, and having multiple sportsbook is as well. That's as I go on my rant. But all right, let's dive in here. We're looking at no home runs, starting it off with Buxton, right? Under 0.5 home runs. Yet to hit a home run this season, only minus 500 odds, going up against Cole Irvin, who, yeah, I'm not a big fan of him, but against left-handed, this is tough. Actually, I don't mind it. How many home runs has Irvin let up this year to right-handed batters? That's what I would love to know. This might be a good start. Home runs. One home run on 14 hits. That's not all that great. Hard hit percentage. Where is that? Hard 50. Oh, man. Okay. That's not the best look, right? Looking for fly ball rate. Do we see that here? Only one home run to a righty this season, though. Oh, actually, this isn't even righties. This is overall. Okay. Hold on. We may have an update here that looks okay. Is this gonna load? Righty. Oh, right-handed pitcher. Okay. Well, that's why I'm stupid. All right. Back to reality here. No home runs to righties this year. Hard hit percentage 43. Fly ball though. That's a little worrisome, right? What's the wind doing in this park today? This could be a decent deal because he's gonna hit the balls in the air. Crosswind to right field. Oh, we're deep diving in this bitch, guys. Let's see, Buxton. Does he hit his home runs to right field? Does he go oppo? No, that's this year. Can we get to 2023? Moses pull. Okay. All right. Let's see. This is decent. Minus 500 odds, not the worst. You know what I mean? Not the worst. And again, we're probably going to need like 4, 5 or 6 of these guys to get it in. We got to do it fast. So time is not on our side here. Let's start looking into the next one as we're going here. All right. Let's see. No home run, Bryce Harper. Under in home runs. Only, well, he had that one. Yeah, that's this year, right? Yeah, okay, so this looks good. This looks good. What are we looking at here? So hard hit percentage against the right-handed pitcher. Going to Cal Quantrill. They are at home though. It's not like we're looking at in Colorado. Cal Quantrill is so freaking bad though, guys. So bad. He has no home runs off him so far. Sinker, cutter, splitter. Let's see. He's going to throw so many sinkers. If we look at Bryce, which I love to see that vote looking like a yes, so we might be able to get Buxton in, right? Bryce Harper, I think we can get confident with this if we see no sinker home runs this year. He only has those three. They came in one game, I guess, but how did he do last year against sinkers too? Only 2 home runs against sinkers. This year, he's batting them poorly. Okay. Let's put this to a vote. And it looks like, I love that you guys you're hammering the votes and getting to it early and often. Early and often, guys. That's how we lock in a parlay, because we are short on time. But all right, under home runs, add that, you know what, in there. And let's get another poll going. Let's see if we can run up the likes as this loads as well. As the poll goes as well. Should have looked at that weather. I did not, right? Weather in that game. You guys didn't see that, right? 11-mile-an-hour wind, but looks like there could be a lot of precipitation. Okay. Wow, Harper, no home. Wow, all right, you guys are. Do you guys got somewhere to be too? God damn. I'm sitting here being like, hey, we gotta get these going. You guys are like, yeah, bet, quick. All right, who else we got here in the chat? We got Sloan saying no home run, MJ Melendez, and then Matt Olson. All right, those will be the next 2 that we get to. Matt Olson's coming in from Mo. Again, guys, this tool that we're looking at here, I know I've plugged it a bunch, but I don't plug stuff that I don't believe in. 5 straight games, he's got nothing. Who's he going up against? Now I can't even remember. It's Reagan's versus who? Oh, it's not even Reagan's. Wait. Okay, we have okay. That's I would say is partly the issue. Don't know enough about that guy, right? Nick Nestrini. I'd love to know more about him. Let's see what Baseball Savant has. See, this is where I have a feeling that a lot of people in this industry would be like, oh, and they might be bullshitting you. I like to be like, yeah, I don't know. Let's try and figure this one out. So, ERA good, and the minor stuff isn't going to matter, though, right? Home runs, it looked like he let up a decent amount of home runs through these years, but last year he didn't. Do we send it? Left-handed batter, Martini here is where's he throwing from? He's a righty, so let's check that out then. Let's look at Melendez versus righties. Versus righties. Oh, we don't know his pitches, actually. It's probably better off looking at it like this. We'll just look at his overall batting stats versus righties. All right. %47% fly ball rate, kind of ish high. Hard hit, okay. Standard, he has 3 home. So all of his 3 home runs this year have come off of righties. Is that right? All right, let's put it to a poll because this would do a decent amount for the odds. Like, we're already cooking with these 350, 500s. Like, 3 at minus 148, not even that terrible. So let's throw them in. I will say a little concerned, but I could see it. Like, we don't know about Nick Nardini, right? So I can't sit here and be like, oh, he's going to cook off him. We don't know if this kid's sick. Who maybe gets up for his first play. Or his start. So, Terry, it's actually, I would say this is going to be a cop-out answer, but it's actually different for each. I'll put this in the chat. This is the site. This is completely free. It's actually different for each player, but what's really cool is you can look at this part. You scroll down on the player and look at expected home runs by park, and obviously they'll have the team that they play on and how many home runs they've hit, but where would those balls have been out on other ballparks, kind of giving you an idea of where they like to hit. So if you see a guy, okay, he goes right center a lot and all that, it's a way to kind of piece together that puzzle. All right, this one's close. Let's run this. I'm going to get to a stopwatch here. We'll run this for 22 seconds. Whatever it's at 22 seconds, I'm going to press stop, and that's going to be the play because this is close. That's 60% right now. Again, to include in here, it's got to be 55% or more. Pretty damn close as we look at this. "20 minutes before our game start. Ending the poll right now. What do we end at? 58. Oh, man. This is the quickest one we've put together, and why does that scare the hell out of me? Matt Olson going up against... They're playing spaghetti tonight, right? And Arrighetti, to be honest, is a right-handed pitcher. Some of these new guys, man, I'm on it. Like I know this guy got shelled in his first start, but he's a righty. Okay. And his pitches are four-seam, cutter, sweeper. All right. What about Matt Olson versus righties? This is also a great tool. I'll keep putting this in there. Free tool. All right, so he has 2 against righties on the season. He's what, 3, or am I making that up? Yeah, 3 on the year, 2 against righties. This Ari Confetti guy, oh my God, is not the best pitcher if what we've seen has been the case, right? Like, just overall, like, he's did not look good in his start. 7 earned run through, where was his innings? His innings were pretty abysmal too. 3 innings pitched, hard hit percentage. Not that hard, actually. That's interesting. The only thing I would probably be like, yeah, that's a no for me, dog, is if we're looking at, I guess now that I even say it out loud, that's not going to matter all that much, right? This could be a no because I want to see if we can see where. So Matt Olson, let's get to him actually. Hold on, my brain's spinning, guys. You can probably see the smoke coming out of my ears. And he's playing in Houston tonight, right? They're at Houston. So I'm going to use exactly what we just looked at, right? Let's see his home runs, where they would have been in other ballparks, okay? So last year, still crazy to see that 55. Houston would have hit. Okay, so it's fairly similar type of a situation for him there. Damn, he went off. This is I look at this and I'm like, all right, do we trust Matt Olson against this no-name pitcher? But what I will say is, guys, we're dragging, or ladies, you can pretend for a second, the odds we're taking, Harper Melendez, Olsen, but like we're dragging our nuts on this parlay. Like, yeah, we're not taking the easy ones. If this hits, we're gonna have a good one because we probably want 2 more after that. But let's get to putting this in the chat here, and let's get that poll. But yeah, I mean, this is not for the faint of heart. Like this parlay so far. Like we're calling it like, hey, you're a good hitter. You bomb the ball, not today. So I kind of like it now. Now we have like an underdog. Wow, I see why they did that with the app. An underdog parlay going in right now. But we don't like Matt Olson. This pulls off to a terrible start. You guys see that at the top of your screen? 79%. Keep voting though. We only have a few votes in there. Appreciate the likes, the comments, everything like that tonight. Shout out to the donation. Shout out to Kevin, donated and picked up some merch. Appreciate that. I appreciate any sort of support, honestly. All right, I don't think this one's getting there. All right, right as I was like, hey, we're getting ballsy tonight, right? We're not that ballsy, guys. All right, let's keep it going here. All right, I gotta find it. All right, Alonso, we can look at. I see Bobby Witt in there. That White Sox pitcher, who's pitching for him? Did we already look at that? Am I already just like, what's his name? Oh, Nastradini or whatever. Yeah, okay. My bad. So I'm all over the place. All right. Let's see. Let's look at Alonso. Under and home runs. This is still in kind of that ballsy territory. Did hit. He's crushed recently, but against Perez, yeah, to your point, not looking all that great, right? And he throws a lot of sinkers too. I can't imagine Alonso just poking sinkers out there. You know what I mean? I can't imagine that. Sinkers are not necessarily like a huge home run pitch. That's worrisome. Looking at the wind right now. Sinkers, not even doing nothing. He only has one, looks like, at bat against that this year. Sinkers last year only had 3 home runs against lefty sinkers, so specifically lefty sinkers last year. The year before had 4 off of them. The slugging off of sinkers, 750 though. That's a little worrisome to me last year. But this does speak a little bit for himself, right? Like he's either going to walk him or I guess he's going to get out because he hasn't got on base yet. We can send this to a poll because I like that sinker approach, but that wind kind of scares me. And if we look at his spray chart, I guess, from last year, like he's going to be a pull hitter, but there's a few out here, and that's the way that wind's blowing. But let's send this to a poll. Like, scared money don't make money. You know what I mean? Scared money don't make money. Cesar says, what's up, my guy? Love your channel. Appreciate that. Perez has been dealing. Perez has been dealing. Like, if there's one thing that we can say, genuinely, it's like, well, he's looked good. He's looked good. He has. We have his stats right over here, right? Where are they at? Mets, it's game number 8 on our slate. Look at that. It's pretty damn good. So let's see what we got. Let's run a timer for this one. I know that's taking a lot of time, but we'll do number 33. Shout out Larry Bird. Once this gets to 0, I will go ahead and conclude the poll. It's got to be 55% more to keep it in. And guys, we have like, I'd say 10 minutes left before some of these games start. So we got to get these in. We might just have to roll with a less odds boosted one. You know what I mean? Who else we got? Bobby Witt. Let's look at Bobby Witt while this runs. Actually, wow, this what a late surge. 0, pressing end poll. Last votes come in. Let's see what we got here. Let me look at the final results for the poll. You guys should see it in the 50. Wow, I think people might be fading this one, huh? That's headed to the parlay. We now have 4 in there. Minus 102 odds on BetMGM. We get 1 or 2 more in here. We could be cooking. Bobby Witt, right? Oh, he's going up against the same guy, right? So we would have to make this a same game parlay X. Like, let's see. Because then I think we could use the boost on DraftKings potentially, right? Give me a sec. Let me see if I can figure this one out. All right, so we'd look at same game parlay, but then, no, because we don't have 2 bets in the other one. So Bobby Witt is a no-go, unfortunately, because we do. You can replace Melendez if you want, but we can't have someone else in this game. So if you like that might be your move to replace. Peyton Pritchard is a stud. All right, what else? Yordan Alvarez. Okay. Against these pitchers, like, whoo, this is what I'm talking about. Some ballsy parlays up in the chat tonight. Hard hit to fastball percentage goes up. Oh, this is the pitcher. Darius Vines. Okay, so he's gonna throw a lot of cutters, fastballs. Where does he throw them? He throws his cutters down and in. Alvarez doesn't mind those, but he doesn't really. He throws his fastballs on the outside here. Alvarez gets these ones that are right in the middle of the zone or up. Change up, not going to be that. Okay. Do we have something in this game already, actually? No, because we just took out Olsen, right? Oh, man, if we... Yordan Alvarez at home, right? Could be a... Are his home runs this year at home? Probably not, right? So he only has 2 home runs he did in the same game at home this year. He pulls it right. If the wind is... Wait, they're playing in Texas? I guess we don't need to worry about the wind that much. Oh, all right. You know what? Screw it. Let's send Yordan to the poll. Oh my God. Damn. One above. Did you put that in the comments today? Did you put that in the comments today for the daily video for the Daily Dinger? Because I'll tell you right now, if that hits 2 home runs, if that hits and all that, and you put that same comment, I'll tell you right now, I'll pick you for Daily Dinger. Our random thing is definitely, you know, that's electric. Wow, we're fading out. We're fading Alvarez. We're trusting the who's the dude pitching? We've already talked about it. Trusting, oh, that's like him. We're trusting Vines. Guys, we are just going off, huh? Like we're saying, you know what? Take your big hitters. We don't think they're hitting a home run. Plus 186 right now at BetMGM. Do we try and get one more in there? Starting a poll for that. We are psychos. Yeah, Pat, I mean, it just that's what we do here. Like all my plays and my videos and whatnot are my research plays and all that. But what we end up doing on the streams, right, is like, you know what? The majority's gonna rule. Like this is for the people. So I know even if you hit no, it's like, well, too many people hit too many more people hit yes. This is what we got for the parlay so far. We got 5 in there. But guys, like literally feel free when we have all these, feel free to pick and choose, fade, like, you know what I mean? All right, let's see. Soto, no home run. All right, we can check that one out. That's coming in from Jason. Juan Soto, under 0.5 home runs. Chris Bassett, hard hit percentage. The WOBA's up as well. He has no home runs against him in 6 at-bats, though. Strong sinker pitcher, right? Strong sinker pitcher. We can also check him out, actually, for home runs in Toronto. So we'd only have 1 home run if he played in Toronto so far every game this season. So that's a good sign. Against righties here, we're looking for what? I said sinker, right? Strong sinker pitcher here from Chris Bassett. Sinkers this year, no home runs yet. Sinkers last year, 5. Okay. This is righty sinkers. Year before wasn't all that crazy. Bassett this year, I want to check him out against lefties. So his hard hit percentage up, his fly ball percentage isn't crazy. He's only let up, he's let up 3 home runs compared to how many overall? So all of his home runs have been against lefties. Let's see what this would do to the odds. That could be big. Minus 575. Turns into 234. Let's see what we got. This could be the one here. Evil says, good luck today to everyone except the Guppies. We picked Soto for we picked him, we just didn't include him for under strikeouts. Lazy, I got tons of talk about, like, actually all that in my 40-minute video I do every single morning. So go check that out. It's on the channel. It's not a live video. It's just like a regular video, and then all my final plays are in the pinned comment. People liking Soto here. We've been crushing these no home run parlays. The problem is, guys, and I'm not saying a problem as like we're not going to do it. We got Buxton. Okay, that one's whatever. Bryce Harper, though. Melendez, Pete Alonso, Jordan Alvarez. Like, we're picking guys that are just absolute home run demons. But you know what? If that shit hits, we're celebrating. And if you missed our other plays, we could put our Twitter up here. We tweeted all of our plays already in there if you guys want to check that out. And I don't like this new this YouTube update. Like, this is crazy. But I'll throw our Discord in there too. Our Discord completely free and has a bunch of those plays that we looked today. Yeah, you're good, Lazy. Wow, we're throwing a Juan Soto in there. Let's see. This will be the last one we look at just because I see Pat saying Nick Castellanos under home runs. If we threw that in, could this be worth it? Turns it to actually, we already have that game. Okay, so I guess we don't need to look into that. Boy, oh boy. 234 over on BetMGM. Let me share this with you guys. This is the parlay. We're a bunch of psychos. Bunch of absolute psychos here. Strikeouts, we're going to get these guys out of here, right? Okay. 296 actually over there right now. There we go. All right. All right. We are crazy for picking these guys. All right, just sent that one out too. Guys, you guys are psychos. Go juice that one if you want. All right, yeah, we can do that. All right, so out of these guys, right, we'll pull up our picture. Out of these guys, say, all right, first name, who are we most confident not to hit one? Second name, who kills it? Put it in the same text so we don't get confused here, all right? Sound the psycho alert alarm. Let's go. So first name and then comma. I would say who I'm most confident in, Buxton. Who I'm worried about, Jordan Alvarez. But we made it just in time. Let's go. Let's go. The no home run parlays, actually, what we can do now too. Hold on. I got to get the agenda. This is one of my favorite parts. Show the agenda. Put a little checkbox, and right as the checkbox comes up, we cash. Because it's already, you can already count on that. What pick out of the parlay would you have max? Honestly, Hood, probably not. I mean, like, we're just doing this as a, like, the community's voting and all that type of thing. So, overall, like, if you're saying a max bet, like, my opinion on these are the least then out of all my plays tonight. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Julio Jones. Appreciate that, Julius. Pete Alonso, yeah, that's a good one, Pat. That's definitely one that scares. Yeah. Fade Alvarez. Faderez. Can we do this? Can I get you a can I get a 6 pull here? No, only 4. All right. Well, that's not happening then. I was gonna see if we can vote on that. But guys, yeah, this is gonna start to conclude the stream here. I don't know how I can just keep saying thank you. It sounds so like, oh, you keep saying thank you, but like, I am. I'm thankful for all of we had a few hundred people in here tonight. Everyone that liked the stream, everyone that watches every single day. Like, we're betting on sports, we're having a good time. We're showing up after our losses, all that good stuff. So cheers to everyone out there. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Hopefully everyone had some good bets tonight. Couple hours were psychos. If you missed it, we have everything over on our Twitter here, as well as our Discord. So that could be a place where you can say, okay, you know what, I'll go and check it out. But if not, guys, we're here live Monday night, every single Monday. And then we've been doing some like random lives lately. So yeah, if you want to turn on the notifications, everything like that, definitely do so, because we're putting in some good stuff there and just having a good time live. So definitely go ahead and hit that notification bell. If you're not subscribed, obviously subscribe, hit the like button. But Monday nights are going to be our stream nights right now. We want to start doing some more watch parties and stuff like that. So definitely going to be fun. But like I'm saying, we go live kind of like tomorrow, right? Tuesday. We might just go live randomly at whatever point. And it's like, you want to be there for that, because I like these sort of intimate lives, but the more the merrier, man. And I can't thank you enough. I know that I'm rambling like a rambaholic right now, but it is what it is. I appreciate you guys so damn much. And we'll catch you guys in the next stream, all right? Peace out.